And like many of you out there, I'm graduating much too soon from the College of St. Benedict.
And I am Mary McHugh, and I also graduated from the College of St. Benedict.
And I will be graduating with a degree in elementary education.
And I also have a degree in elementary education.
I loved everything about my Benny experience, from living at Gable to studying abroad in Europe.
And I also lived in Gable and studied abroad in Europe.
And I'd have to say the most amazing part about this Benny experience is all of the Bennies and Johnnies that you get to meet.
And I absolutely have to agree. In fact, I even married a Johnny. Tap that.
Anyway, today we are going to talk to you about the mother-daughter relationship. And we decided every single one of your relationships could be very different from ours and very unique.
Absolutely, we think that. This is my turn. We should have rehearsed a little bit more, I think. Yeah, in fact, we were talking about relationships that went back and forth, and we know some mothers are like best friends to their daughters, and some are like, we are extremely close, but I'm clearly the mother, and she's clearly the daughter still. Yeah, so go ahead.
We just realized that if we're supposed to talk about all of your mother-daughter relationships, that can be pretty difficult, because all of yours might be very, very different than ours is. And we decided just throughout the time you're at in your lives, and throughout our mother-daughter relationship, we could connect them to some Benedictine values, to put them into words.
Yeah. Okay, so ironically enough, this week as we were preparing to talk, we had just a blowout fight. It was we don't fight really ever, and we were both in tears, and so then it was really interesting to put this all into perspective. But we think that, like many of you, maybe quibble occasionally too, and I think it all stems from Molly's doing teaching right now and living at home, and I'm the queen of our house, and she thinks she is also the queen of our house. Doesn't always work. But anyway, we got through that, and I like you, Molly.
Anyway, maybe I shouldn't have asked us to speak. We found these Benedictine values. We're both teachers, but we're not going to give you a quiz today. You're off the hook. You can look them up online if you don't know them. We picked 4 to connect to our mother-daughter relationship. Hopefully it can connect to some of your relationships or in the future relationships.
Yeah. The first value, the first Benedictine value that we wanted to talk about is the awareness of God. And we think that any healthy relationship can work if you have a constant awareness that this lovely woman is made in the image and likeness of God. And if you remember that all the time, you can get through anything, even those little fights about who's queen of the house. So I think that's an important one. That one's very important to us.
Another value we picked is listening. And Benedict says, listen with the ear of your heart. He also gave his rules to nuns living in communities, but we figured it worked for us too. We decided whenever we really, truly listen with the ear of our heart to one another, we can really support each other. We can be there for exactly what our mother or daughter needs at that point in their life, and we can be the support and the guidance to each other.
Absolutely.
Another one, this is me?
Yeah.
Another one we picked is peace, because peace just sounded so nice. We decided whenever we're really at peace in our relationship, we can really enjoy each other's company. So whenever there's peace and we make time in our hearts and our lives for that peace, we can relax or appreciate the other person for who they are.
Yeah, and the final value that we thought really fit mother-daughter relationships is the value of stability. Because Benedict talked about rootedness, and I think that we as mothers and as the College of St. Benedict, we all are the roots of a tree, I feel like. We are feeding into these lovely daughters, the trees, who are branching out. And I just think that image worked really well for me, that rootedness. So the value of stability, I think, can make all of our relationships work really well, I think. Don't you think, Molly? What? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we decided if we couldn't put all of these relationships into words. We put them into song, because we're musicians and we can do that. So we left you some song sheets on your table. We're going to sing the refrain one time, and then we're going to see if you can join us the second time. Then we'll sing the verses. You are welcome to join, but if you'd like, you can just join every refrain as well. Also, please remember how much you paid for entertainment today. None. So that's what's coming.
Okay, so we said we're going to sing. It's not necessarily good, but we're going to do it anyway. So we're going to teach you this refrain, which is the part in italics there on your lovely yellow song sheets. You know, so the refrain. But now we're going to leave St. Ben's. We'll miss this place and all of our friends. We'll be sad to leave St. Joe, but we have to go.
Everybody!
But now we're going to leave St. Ben's. We'll miss this place and all of our friends. We'll be sad to leave St. Joe, but we have to go. 4 years ago, Mom set us free. We left home, came to CSB. Some of us gained a freshman 15. You would too on rescue cuisine. Sophomore year was fun for all. Most of us loved our residence hall. Friends were made, majors were declared. Thanks to St. Ben's, we all were prepared. But now we're going to leave St. Ben's. We'll miss this place and all of our friends. We'll be sad to leave St. Joe, but we have to go. Yes, junior, some went overseas. Some mastered French, some Japanese. Professors were great, the party was so fine. Our GPAs didn't decline. But now we're going to leave St. Ben's. We'll miss this place and all of our friends. We'll be sad to leave St. Joe, but we have to go. As seniors, we were 21. We went to Sal's, we had our fun. But as we go our own direction, we'll always have our gay connection. But now we're going to leave St. Ben's. We'll miss this place and all of our friends. We'll be sad to leave St. Joe, but we have to go. They only gave us 5 minutes, so we have to go on.